In Staffordshire, we are committed to ensuring everyone has the opportunity to reach their potential, and to help us do this, we have developed an inclusion strategy. The strategy outlines what we want to do and how we will do it. Our vision is that every child and young person will become a successful learner, a responsible citizen, and a confident individual. To achieve this, we think that there are certain standards which need to be in place in our schools and our services. We have called these our principles. To make sure we have got the right principles, we want you to have a look at them and to tell us if you think that we have got them right.
I really want to say a big thank you to those people who are participating and who are giving up their time to help us in this venture, and we really do appreciate it, and we will be taking the information from all the groups, from all the parents for young people and from services as well, and integrating it into the strategy. So a real big thank you to everybody for giving up their time.
One principle is that all young people, parents and carers are involved in decisions about education. This means that decisions are not made behind closed doors and that policies are transparent and easy to understand. Another principle is that support will be provided at the right time, in the right place and for the right reasons. Support will be provided based on the unique needs of a child. We also want to make sure that when children need extra help or support, it is provided early, and where we can, we try to prevent problems happening before they become serious. We also need to make sure that we put good plans in place to address children's needs. We want to make sure that everyone has high expectations of our children and young people, and we not only support, but challenge them to get the best out of themselves. Finally, we think everyone needs to take joint responsibility for children's development. That includes the young person, their parents or carers, the school, and any settings or services that support them. We need to work together and in partnership. To help us find out what inclusion actually means to young people and to parents, we went to the Jigsaw Youth Club, which is a youth club specifically for children on the autistic spectrum. The youth club provides social opportunities for young people and parent-to-parent support for those who look after them.
Our biggest bugbear is we're not listened to. We know our children inside and out and back to front. We've raised them, we learn by our mistakes on a daily basis. And things that we're offering teachers aren't going to cost money. It might take a little bit of extra time. It's not going to be hours, it might just be a few extra minutes. You know, they're really simple solutions. If they just listen to us and communicate with us more, you know, tell us when there's going to be changes in the school, let us know in advance, not the day before. And flexibility. Autistic children are very inflexible, but we're finding that the schools are even more inflexible than our autistic children. So somebody's got to give, and our children can't. So the schools need to become more flexible towards our children.
If I wanted something changing, then I hope they would listen. You know, they would listen and take it on board, and then suit everyone else's needs as well to it.
We have a school council and a year council, which meetings take part every few weeks. And actually, I'm a member of the school council as well as with one of my old school friends. And it's really interesting.
Each child's different, and I think the money each child should have, that's his money only, and that supports his needs. If it goes into a single pot, with all the best will in the world, it isn't dealt with. That money is not used efficiently to the best use of the children, and in some cases it's used for totally different things.
Well, I sometimes occasionally come across a post that says "you said" and something new happening. So I think the college have listened to a few things.
We're here today to talk to young people about what they think is important at school, whether they feel they belong to school, how inclusive school is, what could be done differently. We're actively seeking the views of children and young people as part of this strategy, because children and young people's views are important, they are valid, they must be listened to. If we're going to get services for children right, in the future we need to ask their views. They need to have a real input into this and be listened to.
These are the views of just one group of children, young people and parents. But we need the opinions and the views of as many as possible, including school staff. we need to get our principles right to enable us to make a real difference to the lives of children and young people in Staffordshire.